Welcome back, everyone. Today we're playing out a scene from, let's call it the quadratic neighborhood, okay? Although this neighborhood has some quadratic functions, circles, lines, and maybe a few more we can add later. So let's move on from here. Neighborhood, and you see I have different families. Let's look at this guy who's happy, smiley, positive, upward facing quadratic formula. This one's the downward facing one. Here's a circle and here's a line, right? So of course we will have different separate videos for more on quadratics and more on circles, but let's just start with the solutions. So in this neighborhood, these guys don't seem to be socializing at the moment, okay? The line, let me talk about these two neighbors, okay, for a minute. So the line is going his or her own way. This family hands out, and when I say family, I just want you to understand when we talk about a formula or an equation, it consists of many points, right? So these are all the family members. Let's move these guys out for the time being, and we can do more of this later. So scene one, the line and this guy, the quadratic, okay, we're talking about these two people. They're really not interested in socializing at the moment, which means if there are some common problems they're trying to solve, there's really no solution. No solution because no talking, no coming together. So they're going their separate ways. That's scene one. Let's go to scene two. Finally, the line decides to warm up a little bit, starts moving closer to this family, okay? And they decide, all right, let's take it easy. For starters, let's just meet here, 1 point, okay? So that's my situation where they say, let's set up a table here and let's get started with that one solution. So they're going to find, let's say this way, they're going to find the solution to one problem. Then scene three, they feel they're comfortable now and they want to move past that one solution. So here they are. This guy invites them over and we now have two tables set up here. Okay, 2 points. And say, this seems to be going well. We have 2 points, 2 solutions. We found a solution to 2 problems. Okay, let's meet here. Or just look at it this way, 2 tables, okay, for 2 different problems. Then the other folks in the neighborhood feel better about the situation. They say, all right, it's time for the rest of us to join this party, okay? And to that end, the circle says, let me join you guys, but you know, quadratic, I'm coming just to you first. So we're okay with that. And these guys set up their own, maybe their kids want to get together. So these are the 2 points or the 2 separate tables where the quadratic family and the circle family get together. Meanwhile, as you can see, the quadratic is also meeting with the line. So these two have their points set up and the circle and the quadratic have their other 2 points set up. So far, from what we see, nothing that's common to the 3 families as such, but we'll create that situation as well. So let's move on. Then let's add this quadratic guy. He says, I'm going to join you as well now. This looks like this can be an engaging session here. So he says, let's start with the circle and let me join you here. So remember, this quadratic is the downward facing, the sulking guy. That's all right. But they set up their tables here and these two are having their conversations, their solutions here, correct? So far, the yellow and the red, I have their 2 points, 2 solutions. The red and the purple have their 2 solutions. The green and the purple have their 2 solutions. And remember, they're all could be the same shape, different shapes, however. So this looks like a very clean setup. How about we get these guys a little, let them talk to each other a little bit more now. So to that end, how about we have this guy join them here. So this one table now, this one is common to all 3, right? All 3, the red, the yellow, and the purple. And meanwhile, here's another one, whichever one you guys want, yellow, red, right? Oops, see? Okay, let's see, maybe this is how it was intended to be. So these 3 meet up here. The yellow and the red meet up here. maybe the green disappeared, the green decides to move away, and that's all we have. So bottom line is you can keep playing with this, and every table that you see here is a meeting point. That meeting point is a solution, because why? Collaboration leads to solution. For collaboration, you need these two guys to 2, 3, 4, how many ever you have, these guys to meet. So the other thing to keep in mind here is we are on a 2D surface. So every point here, every table, every meeting point that you see here will have an X and a Y coordinate, right? So we'll leave it at that for now, and we will move on to the next scene very soon. So we need to continue this neighborhood, this family drama. All right, keep watching, guys.